What's going on, guys? It's Skymasters here. 6/6/2024. We're going to be doing some mod talk. You gotta stay on those dates and pay attention to the dates on the mods because, well, No Man's Sky updates so often. These poor modders have to try to keep up the best they can, or they just burn out and give up. So we are going to be talking about some mods. We're going to go over to the Nexus mods. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how setting up slightly. If you want some more information on that, I definitely have a lot of intro to modding 101 videos like that. I'll have links in the description for you guys. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to get in here. I have not scripted anything yet. I have not seen any of the new mods, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you are. Sure, the options kind of slim down. It seems like as the years go on, slim down. Some people pick it back up, drop it again. For me, it's been quite some time, at least 8 months, say, since I've been back into the game. Try to rekindle a little flame here because my friend Austin Stoner over on YouTube has been really into it and asking me a lot of questions. So it's kind of rekindling my love affair for modded No Man's Sky play, which is some of the best gameplay too. So yeah, let's go over to the Nexus mods here. And if you go over to nexusmods.com/No Man's Sky, you'll get to here. There's nothing new today, but you can go into new this week. And well, you know, you see some, I call this cute stuff, you know, like, you know, those cool nerds that I love that just want to go crazy and make some new icons and things like that. It doesn't really change the gameplay for me, and I don't know, maybe a long time ago this would tickle my fancy and I'd to jump into it. I'm not devaluing it. When I look at these, I'm like, okay, it just doesn't really do anything for me. I love it, and I think it's really cool. Give me these as building parts. Now we're talking. You know, give me all these graphics as a building part, and then me and you are going to talk, Monk. But until then, icons are cute and they're just like a fan thing, you know. Don't really change anything in the game. Super upgrade module options, kind of cool. I feel like quality of life mods are, I mean, some of them are redundant because you can just jump back in and out of modes. You know, you can go right into creative, get whatever you want, and then go back into other modes. I find that to be weird. I mean, it's okay, and it never bothered me. I've always been able to do it. I'm glad that everybody can. But then it kind of like makes some of these mods sort of pointless, which they were pointless kind of before, but cheat and get whatever you wanted, and it's just like, I don't know. Anyway, you know, people on Xbox and stuff like that would have loved it. But anyway, autophage unlocker enter the most cheaty mod yet. Also, seriously, none has done this before. Friendly fire, man, you got to go look at some Winter TP, man. The bad guy's been doing it forever. He's got a mod called Consumerism. Always works, man. I think that mod works even before he updates it, man. I love that mod, and it works absolutely flawlessly all the time. I mean, I haven't checked it in a while. Sure, it worked. Expedition catalog, all the stars, uncapped star generator, galactic map, uncapped star. I guess so. That's kind of a weird mod. That's another one of those fan thingies, you know. Invulnerable personal shield. Yeah, I mean, these are all stats that you can go in there and change with like the save editor. It's like that, you know. I've got a lot of save editor videos. I think the save editor has been updated. We probably will be doing another save editor video here pretty soon. I think it's been 6 months or something like that. So we'll go and do another one of those. Also, if you're new into modding, you probably want to get a, you know, if you're going to be downloading these mods and getting into modding, go ahead and sign up on the Nexus here. The thing that it does, it will remember the mods that you have already downloaded, and if they need an update, as we're going to talk through here, you guys will see that I have a lot of mods over here that they'll say, you know, hasn't been up, or, you know, it'll tell me how long it's been since or it needs an update, you know. So that's kind of cool to keep track and mark your mods on here for you. Yeah, it's kind of neat because, well, we update the game a lot. Mods got to be updated, dropped off. Some will not work. That's why I said in the very beginning of the video, you need to watch those dates, okay? And you can go back in time to get a different version of the game at that date, so you can actually play those mods. That's in another video too, how to play any version of No Man's Sky. I'll put the link, okay? So if you're new to modding, I'd say the first thing that you would want to do is probably put a shortcut to your PC bank folder onto your desktop. This is going to be wherever your Steam library is at. I want to go into that. Mine is on my H drive, Steam library, Steam apps, common, No Man's Sky, game data, thanks, okay? I have multiple game files and save locations, so this to me can get confusing back and forth. I don't want to jump out again for you guys, but really not that complicated. Let's go into your Steam library, Steam apps, common, No Man's Sky, game data, peace, boom. And then every time the game updates, and if you're new at this and doing it and opening this folder for the first time, you're going to see disable mods txt file right up here. You have to get rid of this file for the game to not get. This is like the gatekeeper right here. If this file is in that folder, it says no mods. It's not going to do anything. So what you do is you just come over here and get rid of it. Don't worry about saving it. You don't need to be like, oh my gosh, maybe I should save it just in case something happens. Nothing's going to happen. Just get rid of it. And matter of fact, it's going to come back after the next update because they inject it in there after each update because they know that their updates are going to break the mods. The mods are going to crash the game. So they do you a favor and disable it so your game will run. I tell you what, I wish they would just support the modders instead of this. Man, they kind of support the modders, but it's like a backhanded. I feel sorry for the modders in this. It's a labor of love who've been doing it for a long time. Love the game. Some of them go crazy and frustrated and feel very unappreciative. And I get it, man. I'm sorry for you guys. but thank you and I love you, all you guys who do all that great modding. So, you get rid of that file there and you're going to make a folder called mods and damn, that's it. Always keep that on your desktop. That way you can move your mods in and out of your folder quickly. And that's my advice for you. That's how you set it up. That's on my desktop right there. I have a folder that's just called PC Banks. Boom. I go right into that folder and I get one in and out what I need with my mods in No Man's Sky. So let's go back over to the No Man's Sky Nexus Mods tab here. And we were talking about what was new this week. Now, you could keep on going down with what's new this week and just keep on going into this new stuff, but new mods aren't as exciting as mods that have been updated. So the real sauce of the whole thing here is this update tab. This is where you want to go into that tab right here. And now we're talking here, getting into some names. We got Friendly Fire down there. We got Low 2K, some big JJ Hookah is in here again. I haven't seen his stuff in a while, man. That's nice to see that Hookah's in there. We got Winder TP down here. All right, let's go ahead and do some talking here. Fast Plants. Now that's kind of cool. That's something that if you're farming some stuff, everything grows and gets going quicker. Again, nothing quality of life stuff is not my thing. I don't really play the game the way you're supposed to after this many years doing it. So Diplosaurus adds the possibility for Diplosaurus to spawn in some biome. That's pretty cool, man. JJ Hookah's has always had some. He's been swinging these mods around for a long time. He's got better ships, a lot of cool mods, man. So I like JJ Hookah. Anytime you find some of these people that you see, when you see like a name that's over and over, you can just click on their name here and go into their mods and see all their mod list. For right now, we are just looking at the mods in order of how they came in updated in the last couple days since the update here. If you're real serious, you would know the date that the update happened. That way you know where the cutoff line was for this actual update. And then you would stop looking at mods that hadn't been updated since that date on, right? So, yeah, we're going to keep on going on. Consumerism. We were just talking about this mod in the very beginning. The guy was talking about nobody has done it. Well, this is if you want stuff, all the ships, all the Twitch drop, this is the mod. This is the mod for you. This is one of the coolest mods out there. If you want that special ship, you want that special gun, you want that special Twitch drop, all those stuff that you get, even more, is in Consumerism. It's one of the best mods, one of the best modders, hands down too. So for things like so, yeah. And as you can see, it says update available for me. If I want to use anything, this is what I got to get. I should be downloading some mods, but I'm just not. I just want to kind of make the video here for you guys. Getting head. You know, you get all the special helmets unlocked for yourself. Little Xbox helmet. I don't see the underwater aquatic, which is one of my favorite ones. So I wonder if that's in there. Okay, so let's keep on going. We'll go down here and we're going to hit more for the updated. And we're going to go, you see it put us on tab number 2. And we're just going to keep on going down the line. Like I said, you want to kind of watch this date, but this date is still, this is yesterday. So these guys have just been updating and pumping them out, and since this new update came out. Let's see here, don't hide, no ship quests. This is all quality of game improvements, improvements of story, improvements of fast organic frigates, pleasant reef source life form, story, distance. Yeah, little tiny things. I don't really get excited about coming here and look for yourself. This is where I'm skimming around. I'm mostly looking for update available stuff here. Here's another one good right here. This is where me and Austin Stoner were talking about this recently on the YouTube threads over on my site. And lasagna is just hitting it. Lasagna biome generation is just, it's really good. It's always in my top 3 that I juggle around. 3 or 4 that I always juggle around. Lasagna is good. I mean, he was late to the game, but when he came into the game, he hit hard. Moose, I think the name had changed on this. These guys change their names like nobody's business, and I can't keep up with who's who and what's what sometimes. But it's a very good mod. He likes to go more on the extreme, so it's very cool. And sometimes, look, he gives you the options. So he has his mod level 1, level 2, and level 3. The high, large-scaled props, trees, high density, high draw distance, very, very cool. And now that's how you set up a mod, right? You know what I'm saying? We don't need 47 different types of mods that are sort of interchangeable, but don't do this one and that one and this one, and it's all of a sudden it's this labyrinth of how you got to use the mods. Red Moss, Red Moss. I love your mods, Red Moss, but you've got 47,000 different kinds of them. It's confusing. Nobody knows which one to do, man. You've got to be burnt out too. We'll get to Red Moss, I'm sure. I haven't seen anything on him, and I think maybe each name or he went back. Oh, anyway, yeah. So let's keep on moving down the line here. Procedurally generated real crystals. I mean, you know, this small thing. I don't really mess with these things because I tend to feel like they will mess with other mods that I like. I want to do it all, and then these little tiny little thingies usually come in and kind of mess up the big ones. So I'm just going for an all-in-one packs, and I like, and maybe like a jetpack, faster pulse warp mod. Bodhi 420 usually has that covered. Maybe we'll see that. Curiosity Finder, S-Class Mania. All generated ships multi-tools are S-Class with extremely high stats. Now that's kind of cool. JJ Hookah kind of too. He does like a no C, no all A's and S or something. Here's another orbital pad. Cool. Update available. But JJ's better ships. Removes the C-Class from ships and makes S-Class ships very common. Because in the house, he's updated it. I'm so glad he's in the house swinging it again. Thank you, JJ, for coming back. I feel like JJ had a mod. They used to have a mod that like it would find conflicts and then tell you which ones they were, and I love that. I thought that was so cool way back in the day. Yeah, cool. Anyway, powerful terrain, no lag. Cooking, companion behavior, cool. You could do that in the save editor too. You can change the numbers a little bit, make it aggressive. Burn, baby, burn the incinerator. That's kind of a cool thing. And I think you can get that through some other ways too. I have a video on it somewhere on my G-ships, man. Very cool. Gums over here always doing it. These are usually pretty solid mods. You want some special new ships. Here you go. A whole collection of Winder TP's got one out there too, I think, from the original artists who started them. I can't their names. But yeah, here we go. And then Freighter Custom Freighters, you got the big the big Star Wars battles coming in, which I'm going to go in and probably do the lasagna, probably some of this, some of that. I'm going to try to find me a pulse warp mod somewhere in here as well. See, these are cool, man. I like these little guys as well. And then the golden vector colors are kind of cool. I think you can pick a certain amount of colors and then you eject them into the file, and then the mod tells the game to go to the file, pick the graphic for the spaceship, and that's how that mod works. It's a little bit more complicated complicated. I do believe that mod is not just a simple mod. It's a little it's not very complex. Now let's keep on going. Let's see, more precision, blah, 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 augmented starts. I'm not trying to devalue it, but there's a million little mods out there. I'm not saying they're not cool, but they're these little tiny pinpointed quality of life mods. Just don't find myself interested in. Equal plant timer, craftable energy, dare to lead, pre-spawning sack, the wind, fuel economy, cheap pets, blah, 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 exocraft, extended exocraft, and cool, I guess. Reduce launch, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Elo does a bunch. Let's see, he's just firing them off here. Fractured mining, colorful sub, clean ship, flat, asteroid ribbons. Exosolar's got a couple of good ones. I think I stopped using his a long time ago. I find that there will be something that I like about his mod, and then something that I really, really don't like, and the thing that I don't outweighs the thing that I really like. I think we were talking about like changing the color of the skies. It looks kind of good, then it's like way dark out in space, and it's like too dark. Better deposit colors. That's kind of cool. There's definitely some mods that make that shiny, like that metallic stuff, and that looks I think that's looks really cool, especially if you have a mod that makes extreme terrain and those deposits are like sticking way up out of the sky and stuff like that. So, but usually those other mods like do that and they combine it. So this is like a mod that I wouldn't use because the other mods that I like would probably automatic. Storm clutter, cutting the storms. It's kind of nice to have sometimes if you want to go to a place and just not have to wait on storms. Keep gifting. Stratos, that companion pet unlocker. Almost any creature. I think I've used this. I've never gotten the sand. So yeah, there's some I don't know. There's some talk about that one. I never really. I go on like a high generation sandworms where there's 5 sandworms always running around you. The screen's always shaking and stuff. It's kind of annoying but fun for 18 minutes, and then it's done and over with. So, get a new ship or multi-tool instantly from a huge random collection via a quick menu hack. I think I've tried this before and I didn't have a good luck. I think it's, I'm not sure about that one. And there's other mods that do that too. I think Winder has that one, Ships of More. And then you can actually go through and you cycle through your menu, pick a ship, it just spawns right there, boom. Also that the consumerism mod, when you go into the Quicksilver shop and you buy whatever ship that you want, it'll just be at your pad. So that's kind of cool. Cool base building. He always has like one. If this is one that I use a lot here, this ultra base building for extra parts. If the Winder TP mod does not work, this will be the one that I go after here. And it'll suffice too. So just the only thing it is like you build with these things and they change a lot, and then sometimes the graphics won't come over. They don't do all at the same time. So if you're gonna build with these, kind of you're gonna have to let it go. You know, you're gonna have to know that piece of work is gone forever. You know, you can't really save it. And after a year, it'll be all changed up. Most of it, some of it will. It's not. Kibbles and bits. It's another piece. Mod parts adds building parts to your base building. Kind of fun. So, and I think makes it to where you change mechanics for cheap. Kind of nice there. Kind of nice. Epic's mod packs, an overhaul pack. You know, it looks like I've done this one before. It's probably been a long time. Again, a lot of quality of life mods here. GI cleanup, no com balls. That's kind of nice. Get rid of comms in some places. You know, here's the sandworm mod right there that I was just talking about. That's from Gum SKBF there. Changes sandworm spawn changes, and there's probably it's like a high, medium, low. This is where he has a level there. In May, I don't know where we're getting at on time here for the update thing. Weather, nice. Creatures, giant creatures. I mean, it's always worked before. So if this date right here corresponds with the date for the our last update there, I'd imagine it just kind of came out not too long ago. So we're probably getting to the area where we're before the base building. And then here's my favorite base building mod, the Euclid mod. And this has a lot of parts on it, so very cool. You go right into WinP, you'll find a whole. You can see that he just got busy, did most of his updates here, and he's got a lot of fun stuff to play with, man. He's got a nice way of modding. He likes to do things extreme and out of the box. Take it to some fun areas, you know, like let's not, if we're gonna make icons, change them into some other little nerdy things, almost like the same original thing. Why don't we just make some icons that are like, I don't know, don't even make any sense. It's some gibberish stuff. Just make it funny, comedy ones, man. I don't know, that would be funny to me. Anyway, and Winder TP does some things like that, so it's kind of fun that he does, you know, changes the skins for the cars and things like that. And yeah, he's got some fun ones. Constructs, it's cool. You can improve the buildings, the random buildings on the eject. That one's kind of fun. You can use that one with a lot of mods. A lot of other people use that mod and eject. This is a mod that kind of a nice. Huge props. There goes Monk. Again, I think we're starting to get like way out of date. I would have to look at that last for No Man's Sky, but I feel like we're getting past and out of. Not to say that you can't update these mods with. There's like I don't know how to use it. The AMUSS script changer. If you want to get super into it, but you better get past videos like this. You're gonna have to go way further modding thing before you're all. But there's some options for you for updating these mods by yourself, new versions, and then also, like I said, I have a video called "How to Play Any Version of No Man's Sky." It teaches you how to go into your Steam data, download older versions of games that would work on this date here. So you would go back to whatever version this of the game, that's what you would play. And then you could even do things that are like all the way back here, 2016. These are in the very beginning. You wanted to go back to like where that mod where the space whales were at, you know, you could go play No Man's Sky with space whales. As a matter of fact, what I do is I'll go back to a version that I like, find the mods for that version that I like, put it all into the game, and then I'll save that whole file off to the side, and anytime that I want to go back and play that version of the game with those mods, I'll drag that in folder, play, I'm playing that game. As soon as I let the game or Steam update to anything like that, then yes, that is gone and done and over with, but I always have that saved on some other disk, and that's how I do it. So yeah, go back and watch those videos. No Man's Sky modding is still alive. There's still a lot of people doing it. I'm waiting for it to slow down, fizzle down, so we can actually do some modding without it updating all the minutes. It's broken, then it's fixed, and everybody hates it, but then they love it, and everybody's fighting, and then they're hugging, and it's just a crazy show, just no information from the developers. And like I said, it's like they're cool, but it's like this backhanded compliment, like, oh great, you know, thank whatever you give us. I don't want to get into it too deep because I have a love-hate relationship with the company and Sean Murray himself. Mod the actual potential of the game, that's what really upset potential. See it, and well, yeah, it's so cool to play this game on PC. I wish everybody could see stuff, buy and make, but you are on a team. There you go. You guys have a kind of a basic intro. We got some links in the descriptions down there for some modding 101 and how to play any version of No Man's Sky. See you guys on the next video. We're going to play some modded versions of the game coming up. I'll make a custom stack and send it out like I use. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next video.